Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny is Jack Flaherty, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Striding in is Ian Happ. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in at 262 on the year, 13 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. He'll come into play at 317, 10 home runs and 22 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1. Line hard deep into left. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Edman is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Ground ball left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Windup and the 0-1. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico.
Here's the pitch.
Horner.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Jimenez is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Mike Soroka is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So now into the box is Paul Goldschmidt. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Right there for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. He's got it. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bader comes on now, and he has it, one down.
Up next to the Cubs.
Next, here is Ian Happ. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 out, nobody on. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The right fielder,
well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. But swinging at everything.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripping.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Leading off the first baseman.
Here it comes.
Rizzo.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1 home. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
1 out, base is empty. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
1-1.
Out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Harrison.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fast one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. In now is Nico Horner. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Horner hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Line down the left field line. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now a man at third with 1 away, and Mike Soroka will bat next. And now the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung gathers it in. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Naylor is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
For the Cardinals,
Here's the first pitch.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The pitch.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Daniel Ponce de Leon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch on its way. Ian Happ is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, the right fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Little tapper down the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that brings up Javi Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Bryant, the runner at third. Rizzo at second. Contreras at first. One gone. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Carlson is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
And stepping in, Nico Horner in his career against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. And now the first pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Barnhart. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2-1.
High in the air into shallow left center. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate is Tucker Barnhart, grounded out in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Lane Thomas will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Seth Elledge is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Elledge rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Ready on 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's on strikes for the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Naylor. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
The center fielder, 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Bryant would be next. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Right fielder, Chris.
Well, pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on him. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounder down the line at third. Arenado's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. And he is in there. Cole Stewart will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Wilson Contreras will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 Cardinal error and a couple of men left. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Naylor comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Stepping up is Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First offering. High in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Digging in will be Nico Horner. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Stewart, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in?
Now batting, third baseman, Andres Jimenez.
First pitch on the way. Andres Jimenez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit in the air to center field. Bader gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the first
Garrett
baseman,
Crochet is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 47, Garrett Crochet.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Now to the plate here is Tyler O'Neill, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the AB now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. And he's safe.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Dylan Carlson is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Bryant has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate here is Tucker Barnhart. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-0 to him now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Jake Hager will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 86.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Hal is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. John Gant enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Garrett Crochet. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Garrett Crochet.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Barnhart gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Crochet gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch misses, ball 2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff. Here now the 2-2.
Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. There's one. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So here is Ian Happ. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. And now the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch is popped up. DeYoung has a play. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 4-0. That brings in Tommy Edman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Another 1-2 delivery.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bader.
First pitch on its way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting. Third baseman, Joel Arenado.
Now here's the first offering. Nolan Arenado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Popped him up. Contreras is there. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fouled away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 4-0 the score tonight. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mike Soroka earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter.